Hello, I'm Dean.
I'm Donna.
So as you know, we are starting a new YouTube channel. This is our second video in the series. And we left off last time with needing to get some camera equipment. So we've taken some advice of DJI Off-Road and some of the equipment they use. And we decided to go down and get some good equipment to start out with. They told us about some of their go-to stuff that they use, and we made a trek down to our local Best Buys. We had to go to a couple of them to get the equipment. So the first thing that we knew we had to get, because we do want to take some action shots as part of this series, is a GoPro. Now, I haven't had the best experience with GoPro in the past. When GoPro came out with the Hero series, that was my first and last GoPro that I purchased. We played with it, son played with it, and the thing was just temperamental. The menu was confusing and so on. So basically when that thing died, I was just done with GoPro. However, we have had some experience with the recent version of the GoPro, the Hero 7. Some good friends of ours, Chuck and Cassandra, come out and ride with us. They're subscribers on YouTube. And we saw some of the video that theirs took. After that, we know that DJI Off-Road, they went and got a Hero 7, and some of the features that it has, we decided, well, you know, let's give it another try. So
we got it, and it's pretty.
We got it. A couple different colors available, black and white. We figured we'd get the black. Doesn't stand out so much. And there she is, all nice, all
She's
nice.
Pretty.
So what kind of features does this thing have?
It's got 12 megapixels. It records in 4K.
60 frames.
60
per
frames,
second.
okay.
Yep.
At the 1080p 240. It's waterproof up to 33 feet.
Without the waterproof case, right?
Yep. Voice activation.
Okay.
And it's got touchscreen.
Touch screen. So yeah, our last GoPro, we had to add those accessories. They had that little tiny screen on the front, and that was it.
Let's see, it's got the 8x slow-mo, GPS, and HDR. Super smooth and live streaming.
One of the things that brought us to this particular model of the GoPro was the Hyper Smooth. We saw some of the action shots that Brandy was using, the DJI Off-Road, and just by holding the camera, not even having it mounted, and going through dunes and rough terrain and so on, the camera compensated, did a great job of smoothing out the video. And plus the definition and clarity of the pictures were just awesome. Comes with some accessories.
Picture instructions.
What language are the picture instructions in? Charge cable, the Type-C charging.
It is.
A couple different stick-on mounts. Battery. It's got it looks like it has a hard case around it. I'm not sure if that comes off. Better not.
Yeah, don't break it. Don't break it.
We'll probably get into this a little more detailed as we learn the camera. But it looks like it has the old original style of mountings. So with the GoPro, we knew we had to get some accessories right away. First accessory here that we got is a extended length handle. And it looks like this handle can be bent and configured in different ways. And the handle has built into it a tripod. Oh, this is kind of cool. Man, this thing looks really nicely built. So I can figure this thing out. Nice and stiff.
Nice.
Looks like nothing really loose. Something that screws from the bottom here. That might be the tripod.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks like it might screw maybe in here. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So there's. What's that? That screws back in there. Oh, look at this. I know you guys can't see it, but since we didn't have a camera before, you're probably wondering, so what are you using? So what I'm using is my Samsung Note 9. It's pretty decent, takes great shots and so on. We'll see how this one comes out. But currently it's being held on a workbench between the jaws of a crescent wrench. This thing's kind of cool. Looks like you can maneuver it around, do some different things. Okay, so I'm sure we're going to get a lot of use out of this. I don't know, I do foresee maybe getting a separate tripod instead of trying to use this all the time. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But this will be nice to put the camera on if we're in the car, put it out, point it back towards us, things like that.
Yep. Oh, motorcycle maybe.
Oh, motorcycle. Oh, look, look. It won't shut unless I push the button. I figured it out without instructions. Next item.
Oops, sorry about that.
Is, well, you see we have a Maverick X3. You probably saw that in the last video too. So it's got a roll bar, so we got a roll bar mount. Again, GoPro brand, and man, this thing is really stout. It's looks like it's actually metal. And
Do you think it will work on the motorcycle too?
this will probably work on the handlebars.
Yeah.
It's got a clip here, so the camera's going to mount. I guess there's all the GoPro accessories going to have this type of deal on it. It says that it will do tubes 1.4 to 2.5 inches in diameter. We got one more accessory for the Hero 7, and it's jaws. So this jaws was again highly recommended by Dandy Off-Road. Get out of the box here. Instructions, please.
Clamp your GoPro to objects up to 2 inches.
Nice heavy-duty clamp. Very well built. Again, has the iconic GoPro mounting system here. It's very strong. It's got rubber grip on the inside, and I believe you can adjust this. You can see it from there for smaller bars. So
Oh, that's cool.
even though it's a clamp and it's kind of a one-size-fits-all, you can make it fit even better by pulling on this strap here. So what's intended to go on here, you can either put the camera directly on here, or you can use this flex arm. This is nice because you can maneuver it into different positions. That position looks familiar. I saw Dandy Off-Road use that position. So very well made. You're so bad. It takes a bit of effort to move it. So I think if you're hitting the bumps, or if you're going fast and you got quite a bit of wind, it's going to be pretty stout. We did have issues in the past with our first GoPro that I talked about, that we tried different mounts, and the thing would shake, and it would really mess up the picture, because we tried any kind of mount that had some length to it. It would cause a lot of camera shake. So between having these better mounts and the image stabilization that this camera comes with, I think we're going to have a lot better results this time. So that is all of our GoPro accessories. We do have one more thing to show you.
Osmo.
Osmo. Have you guys heard of Osmo? It's not a GoPro product, but you will recognize who makes this. Osmo Pocket, and you'll see this little logo down here. DJI, as most of you know, is known for their drones, and not just the fact of how well their drones work, but the cameras, how well the cameras work on the drones. So what they've done is they've taken that technology of the cameras that they use on the drones, with the image stabilization. I believe it's 4K video also, but it also has the little gyro. What do they call this? So it's not a gyro. It's actually called what?
A gimbal.
A gimbal. So a little lock here. So when you turn it on, I wonder if it's got any juice.
No, but we did.
Hey, look,
We
here we
did
go.
check to make sure it does record in 4K.
Look, it's staring at you.
It's pretty neat.
See, oh, there goes. Okay, so this thing's pretty cool. This is great for when you're not in the car and you want a little bit more image stabilization. It does have, let me get a screen on the back.
Oh, nice.
Can you get that off?
Let me try.
So this is going to be hard for you to see, especially since the letters are in Chinese right now. But it does have a little screen on the back. That's just to give you an idea of where you're at. I think the screen is pretty detailed. Got a little protector there.
Oh, there we are.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So right now, you are videoing me while I video you, while you video, well, you get the idea. So I'm gonna have to do some setup on this because right now all the menus are in Chinese. So I hope I can figure out the Chinese menu to get it back to English. But another cool feature about this, like the drones, you can select an object or a face, and when you point it at someone, it actually recognizes and puts a box around there, and you can hit the box and it'll track that person as they move.
Nice.
So this is going to be fun to learn. Turn it off. Very neat. Has a very nice case. When it's in its case, it's pretty well protected and carry in your pocket, whatnot. I know that they have accessories for these, so you can attach it to your phone, so you can actually use your phone as a viewfinder. That would be really, really neat. So that's what we have for now.
We do have one more accessory.
I forget.
My socks.
Ah!
I got my milk and cookie socks on today, guys.
Milk and cookies. That sounds good. Milk
We don't
and
have
cookies.
any. Sorry. I'm on a diet.
I guess I am too now. Okay, so we'll get to learn this stuff, and we're going to show you some things that are a little more exciting. We do have, again, some trips to get ready for. We're going to be going to more likely Spangler Hills, Johnson Valley. I just booked a Vegas trip today. So that's going to be interesting. A lot of street activity, if you know what I mean.
We're going for our anniversary.
Yeah, you won't see the behind the scenes stuff though.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like.
And ring that bell so that you will be notified when our next video comes. Thank you, and for now, I'm Dean.
And I'm Donna.
See you soon.
Bye. Do we rebox and do it again? Did you like the way I threw the accessory thing in there?
Yeah.